What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and before we kick off the live stream, I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that were dropped on basically on Dokkan last night. Now, we got a data download, we got a little bit of information we talked about yesterday. While I was pulling that off of Twitter, actually, one of the guys that's been a long time friend of the stream, is actually a data miner of the game that's on our Discord. He actually hit us with some other things a few things we'd already seen, a few things we hadn't seen. So let's talk about some of the stuff we haven't yet seen. And I apologize, he was literally dropping this while I was producing my video last night. So I really meant to bring this stuff to you guys early this morning, but you know, I don't think this stuff's been shown off at least too much yet. I haven't seen it on Twitter passing hands, but some more hype information. This actually is going to be coming to Global and JP apparently. That's the information I have currently. And you guys know that, like, a lot of these quality of life update type things tend to come sooner. That said, I don't think stickers, equipment, and all that stuff are going to drop for us until July. I would count that out. But this apparently is coming. This is kind of cool. This is a wallpaper commemorating 4th anniversary. It's a thing. And I think it's a really good-looking wallpaper. That's actually really nice. I haven't used any of the wallpapers, honestly. I just stick with the OG, mostly because I'm lazy, and I like the way it looks. But, you know, if you like wallpapers, that's definitely an option for you right there. That's a really, really, really good one. And high quality, too. I mean, looks a little bit better than the normal Dokkan art. Now, let's talk about Gogeta and Vegito. We saw this in the opening animation. You can see there's a couple shots here of them as base and then transforming. Transformations we've seen before into blue. Okay, I'm going to go out on a limb here. I firmly believe, and I've been told, that these units are most likely going to be base, and then they'll transform into blue. But they're also going to have active skills. Now, this is really interesting, okay? So, the active skill on these units, Blue Gogeta says will transform, but his active skill is still an attack. So, Gogeta's active skill is going to be an attack. A lot like kind of how we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's is just straight up an attack. Blue, his active skill isn't a transformation. So I wonder what that means. Is his blue transformation going to be a transformation, or is he going to use Kaioken or something like that? Really look forward to seeing what these units are going to drop. Akatsuki is keeping us all in the dark on this. We know only enough to be dangerous, so who knows? But that is the information that I have pretty much at my disposal right now. Gogeta apparently is going to have something, some kind of attack, basically like, you know, the Super Saiyan Force did last year. But Vegito's going to get something unique. I would like to see Kaioken, but it wouldn't make a whole lot of sense because we didn't really get that in the series. Unless they're going full heroes on us, I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? But that's really hype. I really don't know what that's going to be. Kaioken is just my personal speculation. Unless his blue is the active skill. I don't know. We'll find all that out when it drops. I just want to put all the cards on the table here and say I don't know what specifically is happening. We could talk about it and we could speculate about it. But that's pretty hype information. Now, the other thing we got here is we got a few... Oh, let's talk about the ticket. This ticket is hype. This ticket is stupid hype. All right. There's only one ticket for a special banner. One ticket available for this. Now, how you acquire this ticket, I don't know. We won't know for a while. This probably might be something that, instead of like the blue stone or something like that, might come in a package deal if you buy Dragon Stones or something like that. I don't know. But 55 unit multi-summon ticket. And the last unit on that ticket is going to be an LR that you do not have. What is... There's something shimmering there. It's a ghost. It's a ghost. It's going to kill me. All right. So 55 units, and the last unit is an LR that you do not have. Or, as we talked about before with this, it's probably an LR that, if you have it, it's maybe one that you don't have rainbow. It'll just be like random, pretty much. I don't know if it's even going to be that smart to know whether you have a rainbow or not. But basically, if it's an LR you don't have, then it's an LR that basically is just randomly chosen for you. That's pretty hype. It'll be interesting to see what people get with that. I'm missing 2 still, and so we'll see how that goes. But that's kind of hype. I'm really looking forward to seeing what that is. That's interesting, to say the least. 55 units is a lot. So those of you global people, pay attention to this. This is something definitely to pay attention to. All right? I heavily doubt this is a free-to-play acquisition, but who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't. I have no bloody clue whatsoever. I really kind of want to blow it up so I can hold it, though. Oh, there you go. Got to reach for it. So, that be that. I'm like those people with the Leaning Tower of Pisa. All right. Enough derping. 55 multi-summit ticket. Here's some assets we got from the game. These are just general assets. Obviously, that's Blue Gogeta. Something occurring in his super attack. That looks stupid hype. Yeah. And these are all, of course, they're going to be animated in some way or another. But that's going to be, you can see his feet are cut off down there. So I'm guessing that he's going to be motioned in some way. And he looks fairly high resolution here. You know, the game isn't HD, right? So when you get a fairly high resolution image like this, you know, something that's got this much texture, this much quality, this much stuff put into it, while I'm still firm with his feet missing, it's probably a tween. It probably is something in motion with a little bit of blur on it. It's going to look gorgeous. We also got this one. Not as impressive. Not as impressive. But if I had to guess, I'm guessing this is probably what they used. Let's see if I can... probably something they were using in the in his transformation, if I had to guess. Who knows? We'll see. Not as impressive. That was pretty damn impressive. These are all Gogeta. I don't have any Vegito assets yet. I'm sure they're floating around somewhere, but I haven't been given them. So that looks pretty hype. You can bet there's a Kamehameha. That most likely is from his active skill. I bet you that's his active skill. That's just what I'm gathering right now. And here's the interesting part. So base form Gogeta, if you see the shading and you see all that, you see the amount of work put into this, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, I bet you this is, in fact, if you look, this one and this one, almost with the way they're shaded, look like before and after. Before, after, before, after. So that kind of leads me down to the path of they're probably going to be base and then go blue. So, could be wrong on that. Could be wrong on that. That was early information we got a while ago. But that seems like what this is. Okay? Gine! For those of you who are wondering. Gine is going to be part of all this. She's apparently getting her own card. And then there's this Bardock card. Now, Bardock looks like... This looks like SA animation, if I'm honest. I don't think that's just a card. I think... I'm going to go on a limb and say that looks like it might be mid-SA or something. That's a weird-looking card art. But, you know, actually, I take that back. That could very easily be turned into a card. You put some effects around him, highlight it a lot. That could easily be a card. But apparently, at some point, they're going to get a Join Forces card. No clue what that's about, but that's actually a pretty hype card, if I'm honest. I like that card art. That is like feels incarnate right there. So, pretty cool that. Nice little Join Forces card. I'm going to guess this might either be like a new summon unit or part of, maybe a free-to-play that's part of an event coming up. Because we know Zamasu is confirmed to have 2 different story events, guys. So if you guys were wondering about the Zamasu last night, let me see if I can pull him up here. Zamasu from last night. I don't have his art readily available. Let's pull that off screen. Zamasu from last night. Maybe it just would take too long to acquire this. Let's see here. There we go. Nope. Yeah, I can't pull him up. I can't figure him out. I don't know where he's hiding somewhere in here. But anyway, the Zamasu from last night, if you guys were here for that, that Zamasu card actually, that Zamasu card is going to be getting an LR when he comes to global. Let's see. There he is. There he is. That him. That's him right there. Boom. That Zamasu card. He'll be getting an LR during part 2 of the event. And he's got 2 different stories, okay? 2 different story events going on with him. So, yeah, he's going to be a free-to-play that drops and eventually gets a free-to-play LR. I would not rule out an LR Broly. Just throwing that out there. Would not rule out an LR movie Broly. And I think he deserves it. So, that's pretty awesome. So, I'm going to go out... Ooh, spoilers. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're probably free-to-play if I had to wager a guess. Okay. Stickers! This is the free-to-play Gogeta getting a sticker. That's actually a pretty good looking sticker. Some of the stickers were underwhelming. That looks actually pretty hype. That looks pretty hype right there. I think that adds a lot to that card. Now, once again, we've seen better art. For instance, this is the before and after of when the Transforming Frieza has his regular art and the sticker that's applied to him. So, and that's going to be animated and do all kinds of funky things. The animated stickers for the pay cards, pretty much, generally look better. These look a little cheap and cheesy when you look at them, but, you know, they're trying to do something, right? The game's not in HD. They're doing the best they can with a 5-year-old game. Check your expectations at some point. But, yeah, like, a lot of really cool stuff coming out with this. So, I'm going to call it there because we've got a live stream to do here in just a minute. I just wanted to throw this information out there for you guys and get it up there because there's a lot that's coming down the pike with this. And as we get for more information, we'll talk about it. But for now, that's what we're getting, guys. Lots of hype stuff. Get hyped, guys. We told you about this months ago. They're confirmed now. And that's really, what more can you ask for? This video, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back at you guys with more Dokkan Battle with a live stream in just a few minutes.